On board Airline tonight, everyone's stretched to the limit.
Glasgow.
Jane's got big problems. Captain McBride's put to the test.
I better pass.
And Kevin's in the ring with Frank Bruno.
Nice to meet you, man.
Cheers, mate. Big Frank has requested legroom. I've got a funny feeling he's going to get it.
Come fly with me, let's fly away. If you can use some exotic booze, there's a bar in far Bombay. Come fly with me, let's fly away.
If you're a few minutes late for your flight at Luton Airport, you'll probably run into check-in supervisor Jane Bolton, who won't let you
I
on.
think those are musical instruments or something. No. Right, OK then. OK, thanks anyway, bye. Right, I can't get you on that one now at all. I've got an Edinburgh 8:25, which is closing in 5 minutes if you want to transfer onto that one.
OK, go on then.
OK, I need to take to the sales desk. Can you hang on for these two guys for me? I'll take to the sales desk and we'll get you transferred onto this one. All right? Gonna have to be quick though, because we've got a long walk there and back now.
Jane has
Yeah, they
little
are. I'm
sympathy for
transferring now.
latecomers, like these two businessmen who she's now sending to Edinburgh, 50 miles from their meetings in Glasgow. They also have to pay extra.
So just change your outbound, OK?
It's going to cost £80 to transfer.
80?
Yeah, because there's only 2 seats left on the flight to Edinburgh, they're at the top fare. And obviously, because you've booked way in advance, you've got a cheaper ticket. So there is a lot of money in the seat price.
It's going to cost you
difference in
20.
the seat price plus £10 transfer fee.
Just print that off for you, and then if you want to make your way back down to Zone A, they can check you in, sir.
That one's fine.
Thanks very much.
They just about make the Edinburgh flight, but that's not the end of it.
Mr Taylor, passenger services check-in, nothing at all. Can you delete 44 and 45? OK, bye then. Cheerio, good day. Bye. I'm shattered. Not as fit as I used to be. I've got to give up smoking.
Sorted.
Glasgow.
Jane discovers the Glasgow flight's delayed. They could still catch it. She needn't have transferred them to Edinburgh. To retrieve them from the wrong plane would be very complicated. And after all, they did turn up late.
Transferred them now, they're going to be
Especially if
back in the
they
departure
got
lounge.
departures, I know.
But an amazing thing happens.
Hi, have you boarded the Edinburgh? You're not. Right.
Jane shows mercy.
Okay, then in that case, because I've got two guys that transferred onto the Edinburgh, yeah, from Glasgow. I'm just going to find out their names, so if you want to put a call out for them. OK, and I'll hang them a minute. Let me just check with the sales desk first, and I'll call you back, because I don't know what I'm going to do about their charges. All right then, bye.
In North London, it's the start of an important day for an easyJet passenger flying to Zurich. Adrian Cave is a little-known opera singer with big ambitions. Today is audition day.
It's for a year's contract with the opera studio and to work in the house as well, probably. It's the hardest thing I'll have ever done. It's the end product of, I suppose, my training, if I get in. I don't think in my career of singing there'll have been a more stressful 10 minutes of my life, basically.
Especially considering what he's already sacrificed.
I was a teacher and I've done several other things, and I've given up a £24,000 job, and I'm in the process of selling my house because I can't afford to keep it, all in the service of trying to have an opera career.
Meanwhile, the only thing standing between these two businessmen and the wrong plane is Jane Bolton.
Hi, it's me. If you can put a call out for Mr Sidhu, Peter Sidhu and Clive Taylor, and call me back on 400, and I shall run up with boarding cards for them. And tell them that we'll refund the difference that they've just had to pay. OK, thanks, bye. Nightmare. love my job. It's me. Hello. OK, I'm going to put a call out for the 2 passengers that I've transferred and ask them, because the Glasgow is still here, do they want to transfer them quickly and put them on if it's all right with you? Because they've got to go a long way out of their way, otherwise they've both got meetings this morning in Glasgow. So then that will be it then. That'll just be those 2 passengers. But just putting a call out for them now, and as soon as I know, I'll call you. Is that all right, Colin? Thank you very much indeed. OK, bye.
She's doing well, but she's running out of time. In 2 minutes, they'll be boarding the Edinburgh flight.
Hello.
Travelling to Zurich?
Yes, I am.
Take your passport, please.
Thank you. Nice fingernails.
EasyJet colour. Do you going for Zurich for long or?
Just for a couple of days.
Yeah. Anything nice?
Probably the most important audition of my life, but quite nice.
What are you going to be doing then?
Singing.
Singing?
I'm an opera singer, yeah.
Are you? Oh. I bet you're nervous, aren't you?
A tad.
Oh.
Wish me luck.
I will wish you luck.
Thank
Good luck.
You just passed me out the 2 Glasgow boarding cards. Oh, it's all right, don't worry.
Jane's still not heard whether her businessmen have been stopped at the gate in time.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Go ahead.
Flight EZY017 to Edinburgh is leaving. But Jane's in luck.
Yeah, please.
I'm finished, Jen. We're going to get back on the Glasgow phone. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Sorry about that.
So, excellent. Thanks. So what do we do now?
You pulled the Glasgow. She'll get refunds on your transfers for both of you.
Right.
Lovely, thank you. Okay.
Do we do that via you or?
No, you need to write it in with your confirmation number. I'll
Right.
give you the address now.
Okay. You can keep my refund and have a drink. Thank you very much.
I'd rather have your refund than a drink.
Yeah, you would.
Oh yeah, just that you know.
We'll both go for a drink.
Yeah, okay then.
You don't mind?
Bye then. Thank you very much.
Thanks,
sorry
darling.
about that. I'm really sorry. Really sorry. Bye.
Okay,
See you
thanks
soon.
a lot. Right.
Cheerio. Anybody want to swap?
Well, here we are at duty free. When we get a quiet moment, this is me and Jane's little daily run. And we come in here and we have a little spray of perfume, a little bit of the eyeshadow, and here we go. I think it's in your bottom drawer. I get to know where everything is here.
Welcome.
Oh, she's got it here.
Would you like it on you or shall I spray
Oh, on
it
me, please. Oh, yeah.
on your neck?
Yeah, everywhere. Thank you.
Yeah? Do you like it?
Yeah, it doesn't taste very nice, though. There. Thanks, ladies. Same time tomorrow. Bye.
V1, rotate.
The flight to Zurich is airborne, and Adrian's using every moment to prepare for his audition. Captain James McBride's got a big day ahead too. In his spare time, he's an aerobatic display pilot, but his display licence is up for renewal. Without it, there'll be no more loop-the-loops for James.
I've got to go and do a flight test for a Civil Aviation Authority flight test. It's actually in an old aeroplane, 50 years old. It's a Harvard, and I've got to go and do my aerobatic routine in the Harvard for the display season. And I'm going to be watched by a guy called John Romaine, who just happens to be one of the gurus of warbird flying. He's a little bit, should we say, well, not suspicious of airline pilots, but he knows that they've got to be well up to snuff to fly old airplanes. I better pass.
Excuse me. Want to grab a table?
Ah,
Armrest?
Well, I didn't know that. I've been looking for that.
Shall I help you?
No. Well, you can if you like.
There we go.
Ah. Fantastico.
Here we are.
The worst nightmare for singer is dehydration and fatigue. And this isn't a long flight, but I'm just a bit wary of keeping the system well oiled.
Well, I'm just finding it a bit peculiar because...
The scales don't add up.
I mean, while we've got a quiet moment, I'm a bit bored, but... That shoe weighs 0.4 kilos. This shoe weighs 0.4 kilos. So what should it weigh together? 0.8? 0.7. It's weird, isn't it? It makes me feel sick. It's anything I don't enjoy about my job. Do you know, I mean, I know it's a place, at an airport, people saying goodbye to each other, but, you know, it's private. You do it at home, and they've been at it for about half an hour, and I've been watching them. It's, well, I can't help but watching them right in front of my desk. It really makes me feel ill. If that was me and Julian, we'd be outside, give a little kiss outside where no one's looking. But it's like little children around. Oh. Yeah.
Touchdown in Switzerland.
Welcome to Zurich. Now then, got to get a taxi, have a shave maybe, smarten up, change your clothes, go break a leg. As they say, it's what I've come to do. I'm going to go and break one.
Up in Liverpool Airport, here comes one of easyJet's larger passengers, former boxer Frank Bruno. A bit of a hero for dispatcher Kevin Reardon.
You got your bags, yeah, got them all. Can I shake your hands?
Yeah, cheers, nice one.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, man.
Cheers,
wicked,
mate.
cheers.
So you go to the Grand Prix?
I'm Grand Prix, yeah, that's right, mate, yeah. Wicked, yeah.
No ducking and diving, no?
No ducking and diving, like your hairstyle, though, mate.
Thanks,
you know
mate,
what
I like yours.
Yeah, wicked, nice one. Cheers.
Cheers,
nice
mate.
one,
Nice to meet you.
Nice
Cheers.
one, thank you.
And you got us pre-boarded. Never mind giving us the big shot. Can you help
I will
us out?
certainly do my best. I can see that Frank needs a lot of leg room, so that sounds like a fairly reasonable...
Yeah.
Can't get him any leg room. That's not a very good advert for your bloody show, is it?
Absolutely right.
And then free drinks.
I think you might find that I might just get that for you somehow.
Good man. Hang on, do you want your
Thank you very much for your help, but nice one,
Nice
mate.
to meet you.
Well, you can't get them. What do you want me to do? Carry your passport for you?
Big Frank has requested leg room. I've got a funny feeling he's going to get it.
Gorgeous, isn't it?
For Adrian Cave, this is what it's all about. The stage of the Zurich Opera House. But to perform here, he needs to audition. Back in England, another mecca for an unusually nervous James McBride.
Yeah, a little bit tense actually. Yeah. What it is now, it's I'm out of my fish pond really. I'm a little fish in somebody else's fish pond. Here we are at Duxford, which is like it's the holy ground really for someone in our profession. This is like Wembley for footballers really, people who are keen on football. And very shortly I'm going to meet Mr. Romain, who's my examiner, and it's normally me that's examining people and teaching and supposedly passing on the knowledge. I hope I'm good enough, because if I'm not, he's every right to say I can't pass you. And if I can't do it, then I can't do it.
It's very important to me, this. I mean, I really, really would love to come here. It's nerve-wracking enough in front of them. They'll know within 4 or 6 bars whether they want me or not. I firmly believe in destiny. I will or I won't.
Hi Jim, how you
John.
getting on?
How you doing? Nice to see you again.
Good to see you.
Yeah.
How's the form filling going?
Pretty well. I think I've got all the leading particulars.
James has to impress. The examiner can't stop him flying 737s, but he can veto his aerobatic display next month.
I did about 4 or 5, I think.
If he doesn't like what he sees when I fly, he has no reason to sign my licence at all.
He hasn't flown the aeroplane too much in the last few months, so he'll be thinking about that.
Something could go wrong. I could, have a slight mental aberration and think, I'll go left now. No, I'll go right, and maybe blow it.
And he might be a little bit rusty on some of the manoeuvres. We'll see that in the first 2 or 3.
It's a heavy aeroplane, but the 737's pretty heavy. As airliners goes, that's been good practice, really. Yeah. The principle's the same, of course. You pull the stick back and the houses get smaller, push it forward and they get bigger again, and pull it all the way back, they get smaller and then bigger again, so...
The conditions are not good. He's got that to work with.
You just have to keep reminding yourself that at work I fly a $51 million aeroplane, that's Stelios, and I've flown him on the jump seat, so Stelios is all right. He thought my landings were OK.
The other thing he's got to contend with is an on-crowd wind, and that means that when he's actually up there, the wind will be blowing the aircraft towards the crowd line. That's the worst scenario you can get in display flying.
So, with what would you like to start?
To start with una furtiva.
Oh yes, that's good.
Landing was best. Maybe I'll just get the one landing fee.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, what?
Ah! Hang, hang, hang.
So, that was a bit sweaty. New flying suit would be all right for a while.
Very honestly, I wouldn't take me if I was them.
Moment of truth now, and see what the guru thought, you know.
Apart from mistakes which one can make, I didn't release.
Back in Liverpool, Kevin's been joined by another celebrity, TV presenter Jenny Powell.
Yeah, just coot, will you?
But everyone's being held up by Frank's legs.
They've got a problem, you see. They've got to shove one of the front seats back to accommodate Frank's legs. So that'll take about 5 minutes, you know.
Time for another swipe at Kevin's hair.
Did you get that haircut especially for the TV today?
No, it's been like this for a while, actually. It's been like this for a while, actually. Why don't you just say you're jealous? Why don't you just say you're jealous?
No,
you wouldn't go on about it this much if you weren't jealous. You won't go on if you weren't jealous.
Yeah, no problem.
This is very, very trendy.
What, the haircut?
Don't be like that now. Anyway, have a nice time. See you later. Nice to meet you. Bye-bye. Cheers, all right. Hi, Dave. See you later, lads. Have a good time. See you, mate. Right, nice to meet you.
Take it easy.
Take care,
Nice
mate.
one.
Cheers, bye-bye. I'll watch out for you coming back, don't worry.
Yeah, no problem.
If he thinks he's going to talk to me like that, he's got another thing coming.
How was that?
Well, it's good. I enjoyed it. I don't know about everybody else, but I always enjoy it. It's great. Yeah. It was. It was safe. I felt it was safe. Could have been better. Could have been, you know, more polished. And I thought the second Cuban was about the worst bit. I think. So.
You're right.
Was it? Yeah. It was off the line. I wasn't particularly happy about that. Yeah.
Barrel roll was fine. Nothing wrong with that. Wing over was fine. Then we did, from that, a roll away, which we didn't talk about first. So as you then went away from crowd...
Oh, that's right, yeah. Did not...
No, it's
did I tell
not
you
listed.
Oh, sorry, yeah, that is in the sequence, I apologise. Yeah.
Okay. And there was another one after the 360. There was another...
Yeah, that's right.
roll
After each one, sorry, yeah.
Things hang in the balance for James. Back in London, Adrian's letters arrived.
There we go. It's not a big letter. Unfortunately, we could not consider your application for the international opera studio. It's very interesting to hear you in Zurich, the 6th of May. Thanks, lads. For your future, we wish you all the best. What can I say?
It's official. James has passed.
Pretty good. Yeah, pretty happy. Now I immediately starting to think now, well, the display's in 8 days' time, so we need to practice sometime before now and then. But it's good. It feels nice. Yeah, you can turn the whole world upside down just with a flick of the wrist, and that's it's a nice thing to be able to do, really. It's one of the best video games you can buy.
James McBride went on to thrill the crowd at his air display in Northern Ireland. Adrian's since got a job singing at the leading opera house in Paris. And nobody's yet solved the mystery of Katrina's scales.
It's weird, isn't it?
You're not...
Next week, a very angry German.
I have the problem, not you down there.
And a race against time.